Hey runners, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the great benefits of being a runner, which is the ability to lace up your shoes and hit the pavement no matter where in the world that you are. This video is all about running on vacation and how to stay active while exploring new places. One of the best things about being a runner is the freedom to explore new destinations on foot. My husband and I love to run when we travel, and it's a great way to discover hidden gems that we never would have found otherwise. We've stumbled on some of the coolest spots just because we decided to go for a run instead of sticking to the tourist maps. If you're someone who prefers to plan your runs, there are some great apps like Great Runs, All Trails, Strava, Garmin, and Met My Run that can help you map out the routes ahead of time. But honestly, sometimes it's just fun to go with the flow. Now that said, we always do check the area around our accommodation to make sure that it is runner friendly. One quick tip, staying close to an airport can make it tough to find a good route, so consider that when booking. So now we're going to talk about packing, and I've had the same packing list for over 20 years. And even though I travel a lot, I still read through it every single time. Trust me, it is easy to forget something very crucial. So write down everything you need for running, shoes, gear, hydration, and check it off before you leave. I'll share my packing list in the notes below to help you create your own. Now, I've trained for marathons while on vacation, so I know that it's possible. You just have to be flexible. For example, when I was on a cruise, I had to get creative and run on the treadmill at 6 a.m. every day. Not fun, but I did it. So if you have a big race that you're preparing for, you might need to adjust your training a little bit. And remember, vacation is for relaxing. So if you miss a 20-miler or have to cut down on your mileage, don't let it ruin your trip. Now for safety. Running in a new place can be thrilling, but it's important to be cautious. Make sure you have a working phone with you. International cell plans are pretty affordable these days. And then that way, if you get lost, you can easily find your way back. In cities like Paris, for example, the streets can wind in very unexpected directions. Even when I thought I knew my way back to the hotel, I got completely turned around. It's also smart to carry some form of ID and the address of where you're staying. When I lived in Shanghai, I had my name and address in both English and Mandarin, along with emergency contact information. Wherever you go, make sure you have something similar on hand. Before heading out, take a minute to learn about the local running customs. Some cities have different rules or etiquette that will help you blend in a little bit better with the locals. And while you're researching, see if there's a race that you can sign up for. Destination races are an amazing way to combine travel and running. And even if you're not chasing a PR, running with the locals can be such a fun and inspiring experience. One of the coolest things I've done while traveling was a running tour in Paris with Go Run Tours. I was a little nervous at first, but it ended up being incredible. You get paired with a local who speaks your language, and they guide you through both famous landmarks and little hidden treasures. I covered 8 miles running in the rain, and so there were no tourists in sight, which was great. And we went by the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, and in the city streets. It was wonderful. My guide even helped me pace for the last mile to hit my marathon goal time. So if you're ever in a new city, I highly recommend going on a run tour. As a running coach, guiding people through their running journey is something I'm really passionate about. So if you're interested in working with me or just want to learn more, you can check out my coaching page over at wrinkledrunner.com. I'll link it down below. And sign up for my monthly newsletter to get all the latest content, tips, and resources. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the run.